St. Petersburg, Russia is called the Venice of the North. And the best skaters in the world are here for one of the sport's most prestigious events, the Grand Prix Final. This is the Ice Palace, located in the heart of this city of 5 million people. It's St. Petersburg's newest and biggest entertainment complex. This week, it's home to figure skating's Grand Prix Final. Hello, everyone. I'm Brenda Irving. Joining me is Barb Underhill and Paul Martini, and this is truly one of the biggest events of the figure skating season. It brings together the top 6 skaters in all 4 disciplines, and in some ways, it's kind of like a mini Olympics or World Championships.
Well, when we're at an Olympic Games or a World Championships, everybody sits and waits for the final flight, for it is within that group of skaters that the very best talent will appear. Here at the Grand Prix Final, we get to go straight to the final flight.
Now, today we're going to have the women's and the pairs competition for you, and in the pairs event, exciting news for Canada as Marcoux and Bunton qualify for the final for the very first time in their careers.
And it's a great boost for their confidence to be here at the Grand Prix Final. I think it was at last year's World Championships where they finished 5th that they really started to believe that they could compete with the very best in the world. And for them, I think they just need to step out onto that ice and they need to believe in themselves and believe that they deserve to be there.
For the rest of this field, I think they're all going to be chasing one team, and that would be the 2-time world champions and 4-time winner of this competition, Shui Zhen and Hongbo Zhao of China. They are clearly the class of the field, and I think everybody else is going to be chasing the 2nd and 3rd placings here.
Well, mathematically, in the women's competition, you have to think the Japanese have a great shot of being on the podium because they have 3 of 6 skaters are from Japan in the women's competition.
And any one of the Japanese women could win here at this event. But I think the favorites would be Mao Asada, who is the defending champion of this event, as well as the new and improved Miki Ando.
But as strong as the Japanese women are, I think one of the highlight stories in the women's competition this season has to be Yoona Kim of South Korea. She comes into this season as the reigning junior world champion. She has been brilliant. She has the talent. She is a legitimate contender here.
Now let's join the other member of our figure skating team, Aaron Paul, who is standing by outside of the Ice Palace.
Thank you, Brenda. This is the 3rd time St. Petersburg has played host to the Grand Prix Final, but unlike in 1999 and 2003, where Russian women captured the silver and the bronze, the story here is the utter domination of the Asian women, the 3 Japanese and 1 South Korean vying for the podium. Now on the pair side, of course, the sentimental favorite will be Petrova and Tikhonov, skating in front of their hometown crowd. But again, it is the Asian teams that will be the ones to beat, the Chinese duos of Zhang and Zhang and Shen and Zhao. Brenda?
Thanks, Aaron. Coming up today, we're going to start our coverage with the women's short program and have a feature look at the 16-year-olds who will be vying for the title here in Russia. We'll also have the pairs short program and later, the conclusion of the women's competition and their free skate. That will be followed by an interview with Canada's Marcoux and Bunton. As we mentioned, they're making their very first Grand Prix Final appearance, and we'll wrap up our coverage with the pairs free skate.